50 amazing brain-elevating pictures from past 14 collection. Subscribe for daily content. Support this channel so it can grow. 1. Civilians look at a turret salvaged from the wreck of the battleship Matsu, early 1970s. 2. New York City skyline, 1932. 3. The Allied crossing of the St. Quentin Canal in 1918. 4. 12-year-old Lo Man Hung, who was probably the youngest photojournalist in South Vietnam, February 18, 1968. 5. A Queen's Guard with an individual air raid shelter next to sentry box during the Blitz, London 1940. 6. Archery training in Japanese girls' high school, Imperial Japan c. 1939. 7. Waffen-SS troops taking a loyalty oath at a Nazi rally in Munich, September 5, 1938. 8. British Premier Sir Neville Chamberlain, on his return from talks with Hitler in Germany, at Heston Airfield, London, England, on September 24, 1938. 9. Thomas Boston Corbett, the English-born Union Army soldier who killed President Abraham Lincoln's assassin, John Wilkes Booth. 10. Feeding White Bear, Chukchi Peninsula, 1950. 11. A Wehrmacht veteran Gunter Wiesens teaches Hitler Youth boys how to use a Panzerfaust. The badges on his sleeve represent enemy tanks destroyed. 12. Hitler at the presentation of the Beetle, 1940s. 13. On his last day in office, President Gerald Ford gives the kiss to First Lady Betty Ford in the Oval Office. 1977. 14. Miners using an aerial tram to descend into the Kimberley Diamond Mine in South Africa, Ca. 1885. 15. Lance Bombardier Jack Grundy of the Royal Artillery embraces his wife Dorothy and children Randall and Gilda at his home in Irby in Cheshire, at the start of 7 days' leave, the 14th of April 1944. 16. Gustav Eiffel had a secret apartment in his famous tower. 17. Anti-communist civilian fighters along with a Romanian soldier supporting anti-Ceausescu's activists return fire behind an APC, Romania, 1989. 18. Adolf Eichmann walks around the yard of his cell, Israel, April 1961. 19. Old woman complaining, and looks like begging for something, to Austro-Hungarian Emperor Charles I during his visit to small town of Labin in Istria, now Croatia, WW1, 1918. 20. Queen Elizabeth on her throne after her coronation, 1952. 21. A captured Wehrmacht soldier identifies an SS trooper as one of those who shot US Army prisoners in Malmedy, Belgium, During the Battle of the Bulge, these men were captured by the 3rd U.S. Army near Passau, Germany. 1945. '22. Zeppelin above the Reichstag, October 1928. '23. Britain's first black policeman P.C. Norwell Garms, later changed his name to Norwell Roberts, directing traffic in 1968. '24. A Shot of Venice, Italy, c. 1900. '25. Josephine Baker and her Banana Dance 1920s. '26. President George H. Bush throws the first pitch at the Texas Rangers opening night in Arlington, Texas, April 8, 1991. '27. American soldier standing in the ruined monument to the Battle of Nations in Leipzig, Germany, 1945. '28. Central Park during the Great Depression, those shacks were called Hooverville after the president. '29. Texas schoolgirl receives typhoid vaccine in 1943. '30. Mr. Gerds in Arles, France, a happy customer of Motoru Otomonoil driving his new pet in 1931. '31. Harvey's Resort Hotel bombing in State Line, Nevada on August 26, 1980. '32. A picture-perfect Marilyn Monroe with Joe DiMaggio in 1953. '33. A bystander attempts to catch a cup of moonshine being poured out of a window by a federal agent during the American Prohibition era, 1925. '34. The first ever underwater photograph, c. 1899. '35. Portrait of residents of the Astrakhan province, Armenian, Karmic, Persian, Russian Kachar, Kyrgyz, Tatar. 1880 colorized. '36. Louis Armstrong serenades his wife, Lucille, Egypt, 1961. '37. A woman having her portrait taken in the ruins of Warsaw, 1946. '38. World's first nuclear-powered task force traveling in Mediterranean, USS Enterprise as E=mc2 written on its flight deck, the 18th of June 1964. '39. 227-gallon teapot above the Oriental Tea Company shop in Boston, Massachusetts, 1934. '40. Over 100 people stand with a log giant sequoia tree in California, 1917. '41. Last photo of Nikola Tesla, 1943. '42. Joseph Wald, a British Army soldier of the Jewish Brigade, carrying an artillery shell with a gift for Hitler written on it in Hebrew. Italy, 1944-1945. '43. The corpse of Field Marshal Wilhelm Keitel after being hanged following the Nuremberg trials. 1946. '44. Kamikaze pilots petting a puppy the day before their final mission. '45. Widely considered the photo that changed the face of AIDS, a father comforts his son, David Kirby, on his deathbed in Ohio, published in Life magazine, November 1990. '46. A man wearing an external, battery-operated heart pacemaker, New York, 1960. '47. An automobile arriving from the eastern sector of Berlin is halted by West Berlin police in 1953. '48. Grenada, 1983. '49. Russian imperial family, circa 1914. '50. New York City, 1970. Hard hats demonstrate in favor of the Vietnam War.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a comment, like and subscribe. Support the channel so I can bring you more content. Thank you again.